No.
At all?
Never.
Why?
Because, bro, it's like they're doing these whorish activities, and it's all over the internet. Like, I don't want my significant other's body being out there in the internet for like the world to see, behind a paywall, even for $4 a month.
Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But like, what would you say to like the counter argument of that, with all like the heinous things you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Like what? Go ahead.
Nah. But the point is, we all have a past.
Well, that's true.
But, I mean,
but that's present though. That's in the present. You know what I'm saying? Like they're currently posting their stuff on the internet behind a paywall, or even they get leaked and they're out there.
Well, I mean, there's two sides to every coin. You could look at it that way, or you could look at it like, hey,
she's making bank.
It's
about the principle, I feel.
You and your principles, dog.
I feel like it is, because like, I don't know, we got so indoctrinated in the acceptance of these things,
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I guess.
No, I mean, I'm really honestly just being devil's advocate, because I wouldn't be okay with it either.
Yeah.
Even though for like a brief second I had OnlyFans.
I remember you told me about that. How did it go financially?
I made some decent money.
Yeah?
But then that's when the pod started getting like more substantial and more traction. So I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to be like, oh, here I am. This is brought to you in part by, and then you can pay like $9.99. It just seems like, I mean, I never did post anything that explicit, but yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, I've thought about it too, like just soloing it, but have morals of some sort,
questionable morals.
Yeah, I may not be the most moral person, but I got morals.
That's fucking hilarious. Well, anyways, welcome back, everybody. That was a great way to start this. I mean, we're back. This one's kind of for shits and giggles, but we'll see where this one goes. I mean, I think we'll probably make some reels out of this one, just for fun. We'll see what happens.
Funsies.
But we're back. It's been a journey, man. It's been a journey.
It has been. It's been what, like 6 months, 8 months?
Oh no, it's been at least a year and some
really?
change. Because our last episode was
at Smokies.
Yeah, but that wasn't a.
It was uploaded.
Is it on the channel?
I think. I don't know.
Because I thought the last one was that rapper chick. Wasn't that the last one?
No, that's the last one we did of somebody. But
of us.
Yeah, that was at Smokies.
And that was the end of last year. Okay. So
yeah. Rest in peace, Smokies, though.
Rest in peace, Smokies, man.
That was a spot.
That was a spot. It was a good spot.
And now we don't even have Tony's either.
We don't have Tony's.
All we got is Jesse's, Lucky Strike, and Bohemio.
And Jams has been coming up in the ranks.
Really?
But that's the thing. It doesn't have the same like
energy.
Essence. Yeah. And energy. Because I've seen that they posted for Halloween, right? And you look at I see the videos, and you know what it's giving? It's giving like a dance, like a school dance.
Kind of like the festival we went to earlier. Almost.
Like that hall. You know how we went inside the hall?
Oh, yeah.
It's like that. It's just a big auditorium type of thing. And just because you turn off the lights and you put a little...
Yeah, a little groove.
Yeah, it doesn't make it... Because they're not as popular enough to pack it out.
Yeah, that's true. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was like kind of put out there as a family bar of some sort.
Yeah. Well, the back where they host everything, that's where they are doing the whole festivities.
On the back?
Formal in the front, party in the back, I guess.
I mean, it's cool that they're trying, you know, like we don't have the places that we'd go to religiously and have fun. So I mean, I'd try it. I tried going and seeing how it is, you know? Like I went in there like one time or two times, but that was to pick up DoorDash. But it looks nice.
I had the wings there, and they were trash.
Really?
Maybe I got a bad batch, but the ones that I got, they had like so much fat on them. Yeah, they had so much fat on them, and I like drums. I don't like flats.
Yeah.
I'm a drum guy. So I ate them, and it's just straight fat, and I was like, dude.
What?
And I was already hungover that day, so maybe because of the nausea, I didn't give it a fair chance, but nothing about it screamed like, wow.
Yeah. Do you think it's maybe like the way they cut it? Like their supplier or whatever?
I mean, it could have, but look, they're a full-fledged restaurant. Smokies was making amazing food out of probably the size of this room kitchen.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So it kind of begs the question. It's like you have all of these resources and this budget, and you're telling me this small spot could knock out some fire hitter food? I really don't think I had a meal there at Smokies that was trash.
Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, I think I had the fries that they served.
The fries was my thing.
God,
those were so good. They were so crunchy.
Yeah,
they were battered. Oh.
Beer battered fries, bro. Those are so
the
good.
beer battered fries.
Man, I wish they didn't have to leave, and because I know the situation that happened. I think I told you about why they sold.
I remember too, but neither here nor there.
Yeah, I mean,
here's what it is. The point is, Smokies isn't here again. I mean, if I had more capital, I would have
invested,
been a VC. Imagine
that would be sick, bro. Because like we like I feel like you would have thrown like amazing events.
Great promoter.
Yeah,
an owner.
Man, missed opportunity.
But how have these last 8 months been for you, Kratum? Or 10 months, actually. How has 2025 been for you?
It's been kind of boring, actually. You know, being unemployed, that's a real kicker. You know, small town problems, it's like you can only get in if you know somebody.
Very true.
So that's what I was struggling with. But I mean, I did DoorDash on the side. Got a little money to support stuff that I need, you know, like shampoo.
Your Kratum
my
needs.
Kratum needs.
Your Kratum
you know.
needs. Do you have your Kratum bottle?
Oh yeah, I didn't finish it, but I drank like 3/4 of it.
How are you feeling?
Feeling it.
You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
In the comments, maybe I think I kind of want to clip this one, but can you guys tell me your guys' take on Kratum? Have you guys tried Kratum? What's your thoughts? Will I die? Because he's been trying to get me to have it this whole time, and it smells.
It tastes like shit though, not like garbage shit, but it tastes like bitter and like, you know.
It kind of it has like medicine undertones.
Yeah, because Kratum has the
it's opiate. It's an opioid
antagonist. There's a difference.
It's an opioid antagonist.
It acts like an opiate, but it's not. It's the same family as coffee.
I don't think so.
It is. It's like a cousin almost.
Do you have ChatGPT on there? On this one?
Yes.
And go to here, just let me see it.
Mind you, this is different from the Kava Kratom mix, and that's what a lot of people
what is this
get.
one called?
That one's just Kratom. That's just Kratom extract.
We'll use the voice one.
Absolutely, I'm here and ready to chat. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with, or if you just want to talk about something fun.
Okay, so I have a question. Kratom extract, does that fall in the same category as coffee? Because it's my understanding that Kratom is an opioid antagonist. So does that mean does it still fall under the same category as coffee?
That's a great question. Kratom and coffee are definitely not the same category. While coffee's used as stimulant and works on adenosine receptors, kratom has a more complex mechanism and can act on opioid receptors. So they don't really fall into the same category. Kratom's effects are more related to pain relief and mood enhancement, whereas coffee is mainly for alertness. Hope that clues it up.
Ask it if it's in the same family.
How about the family? Does it fall under the same family tree or no?
Ah, gotcha. In terms of the plant family, kratom actually comes from the coffee family, so they are related in that sense. The kratom tree is part of the Rubiaceae family, which is the same family as coffee. So they share that botanical connection, even if their effects are quite different.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. If you have any more questions or just want to chat about anything else, I'm here.
That answers your question?
No, it doesn't. Because weren't you trying to say that they're basically the same thing? But the only root thing that they have in common is that they're a plant. They're derived from plants.
Cousins. They're in the same family tree. They just have different effects on you. That's the only difference, is that they have...
And the only difference is the most major difference.
You heard what she said. It acts like an opiate. It's not actually an opiate.
Doesn't matter if it... Dude, you're trying to run around the fact. The fact is that it has opioid-like side effects.
Yes, but it's not...
Doesn't matter that I'm not arguing the fact that it's not an opioid. That it's an opioid or not. I understand it's not an opioid. But what I'm saying is that it doesn't really matter what category it falls under. It's just the point is it has opioid-like side effects.
Yeah. And it's used to treat people that are going through withdrawals. It's a very good substitute for like anything else that people are going through.
Which you are not going through any of those things.
Exactly, but like, I mean, I like the effects. It's like a nice little high for like an hour.
An hour? What is the side? And what do I feel?
You feel kind of like, imagine a weed high without the mind being like all wonky. Like you're still there. It's just you got a body high, like a nice little like ooh, whoosh feeling. And then the come down is literally like a snap of a finger. You don't even feel it.
He had me for a second and then he lost me.
Where did I lose you?
The body high. I don't want my body to feel like...
Well, no, you're not going to be all slumped. You're just going to feel stimulated. Like a nice little, like, relaxing, like... Think about it as a muscle relaxer. But you get high. But just not... You're still there.
I don't trust this fucking guy.
Because, okay, there's one girl that I used to talk to.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
She did shrooms.
Right.
And I told her, hey, you want to try Kratum? And she was like, okay, sure. So she tried Kratum, and then I asked her, how do you describe it? And she said, oh, it kind of feels like microdosing shrooms. Like the same effect as microdosing shrooms.
Microdosing shrooms. Okay, so... on that topic of microdosing shrooms, that is so... I don't think I've experienced microdosing. Because I tried microdosing, I think it was like 3 months ago, I'd say. 3 or 4 months ago. It was horrible.
Really? But you've taken full doses, though.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's what I was trying to get at. So I worked at this old job, right? And I was just stressed out going through it, right? And I was working with this weird young guy, and he's like, hey, man, like very like Santa Cruz coded, you know? And he's like, hey, man, you should try to microdose some shrooms. It really helps out with like anxiety, depression, which is true.
Yeah,
I've heard
that is true.
But microdosing is subjective if you don't have it like physically weighed out. Right? So he had these really potent shrooms that were from... Where were they from? They were from Oakland at like one of those churches that they sell them for like medicinal purposes, for like spiritual awakenings. So they were legal shrooms and stuff. And man, he's like, oh, try some. And I'm like, all right, sure. He's like, here, just take a little bit. This is a microdose. Man, that was not no fucking microdose. Because he's like, oh, they're very potent. And he had 2 different types.
Uh-huh.
And he gave me a little bit of each. But I think the amount was too strong.
Oh, shit.
Because that's what I'm saying is subjective. Because what I think is a microdose to me is probably a different microdose. Like for your Kratom.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So, dude, I was tripping. It was very, very like eventful. I learned a lot, but it was fucking horrible.
Really? Like, was it too much for you?
Yeah, I felt like it was like on some Truman Show type of thing.
Oh my God.
Because mind you, I'm in the middle of Oakland, like downtown Oakland.
Oh yeah, Oakland. Jesus.
And I'm just walking around, and my mind's boom, boom, and then my hearing is like heightened, and I'm like, I can't, like, I'm hearing people's conversations from down the way. It was horrible.
Shit.
Yeah, so I was like, what's going on? I was trying to sit in the bathroom, and then like the bathrooms in the Bay Area, like, you know how like those really ghetto ones that have like a metal, like a steel toilet.
Oh
and
yeah.
It's like steel on the inside, and then like the mirror's all scratched up.
Mhm.
That's how it looked, and I was like, dude, this is where people overdose. Like this is where people die. So I was like, okay, I gotta figure this out. So then I took it at like 10 o'clock, 11,
Mhm.
and it didn't come down till like 5. So basically my whole day, I'm just like
Holy shit.
just like on a sick one, and like I got like the gigs, like, you know, in 21 Jump Street when they take the drug.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He starts laughing. When I first took it and I'm with the guy, I'm like, dude, I'm tripping. And I'm like laughing my ass off. It was horrible.
Did you see anything like hallucinations?
Not that one. No, I didn't. That one was more like
Body
mental.
and mind. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like my hands felt fine. I didn't feel like I was like loose, but I definitely, my cognitive ability was just like, because I tried driving
Oh shit.
from where because I took it and I drove to my location, and and I'm in my car just like in the fetal position, like, dude, I'm tripping balls. I'm like tripping balls, right? So then I call him and he goes, dude, I think you should come to me before it gets to the peak. So I'm like trying to drive, and I'm like, oh my God, like it was crazy.
Did you feel drunk? Like alcohol
Kind of.
drunk? Really?
Like, you know when you're like swaying a little bit, I'm like, but you're concentrating.
yeah.
I don't know. So then I get to him, and then that's when I'm like laughing my ass off, and I'm just like, I'm like, what the hell's happening right now? This is horrible. He's like, just relax, man. Just relax. And then he's trying to calm me down, and I'm aware of the fact that he's trying to calm me down.
Oh shit.
So then he goes, to take my mind off of things, he says to me, so you do any traveling lately? And then, or he's like, do you like to travel? And I'm just tripping my ass off, and I just look at him, and I'm like,
What?
like, that's such a, I know he's just trying to get my mind off of it, but that it was the fact that I was aware of it. I was like, no, I fucking what? Like, no, I don't travel, or yeah, I do travel. It was horrible. And then, so like, you know how your phone layout, right?
Yeah.
Like how it's laid out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like looking, it's like, you got any games on your phone? And then I'm looking at my phone, and I'm like, I have one. I'm like, I have one. And then I'm trying to like show him my screen. And it's funny because every person's phone's different, and that's like a gateway into someone's life, or like mine.
Yeah.
However they lay it out. So I'm like, this is this app. And I started explaining to him the layout of my phone. I'm just tripping balls, dude. It was horrible.
Man, yeah, that's why I would never try shrooms or any other hard drug, really, except kratom.
That's not a hard drug, though.
Psilocybin?
Psilocybin's different than shrooms.
No, that is shrooms. It's
That's
the
what it's
it's the
called?
chemical compound.
That's the compound?
Yeah, psilocybin.
Well, I thought that was a specific shroom.
No, that's like me calling kratom mitragina speciosa. That's the name of the chemical is called mitragynine. So, psilocybin is what's in shrooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually saw this thing. I forgot where it was, and they conducted an experiment on these college students, like kind of like a medical study, and they gave them different doses of shrooms, and then obviously placebos, and everyone, like the higher dose ones were like fine, and then the lower dose ones were like tripping balls, like tripping, like they were seeing
Define what you mean by fine.
like completely like just chill, like, oh, I see like rainbows, I see vibrant lights. And then the lower dose ones were like tweaking out. And then the placebo effect ones, funny enough, were kind of tweaking out too, like a middle level, even though they never actually had it.
So what do you think that equates to? Like,
I guess it's a mind space, like how you're doing in the moment that you're taking the shrooms.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So with that being said, you should not be afraid of mushrooms because, like you just said, it's all like your mind space. So if you go into it with a positive mind and space, then it will be so.
Yeah, but I have anxiety, so I could literally just flip around, like from happy to like scared, you know?
Well, yeah, I agree. But so do I, and the first time I took it, it actually helped a lot with my anxiety and depression. Because I was like, wow, like it just made me look at things from like a different lens.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's two sides to every coin.
Well,
So yes, you're right. I mean, you do trip and everything, but I think you just got to give it a chance.
it's just like that whole thing, like, you know, ignorance is bliss. That's how I'm like thinking, like, man, I should just live in the ignorant bliss of not knowing what it's like to look at life in a different lens through shrooms.
It's interesting. What if it's how Joe Rogan would say the psilocybin mushroom theory with the apes, and that's how we got awakeness. If you look at it from that lens,
Ooh.
how they took like a shit ton of shrooms because over the span of like it was like 100,000 years,
Yeah.
the brain like doubled in size or something like that.
Huh.
And maybe to your point, it's like if we're ignorant to the fact and we don't want to take these shrooms, but the ones we take it, there's no going back.
Yeah.
So then, you know how in the Bible, how it talks about like the forbidden fruit? What if the forbidden fruit was mushrooms and that's how we got awakened to everything because we got cognitive, like aware?
Huh. I never thought about it like that. I mean,
You know what I'm going with that?
yeah. Did you feel a spiritual awakening on shrooms?
I did.
Really?
Like the first time with my dad, not with my dad, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
in terms of thinking about my dad, because when I took it, we weren't. I think we were speaking. I think we were so cool. But yeah, no, I did, because I was looking at like all of the arguments we had prior to me taking that, and I was looking at it like, oh, he's just a guy trying to figure shit out the same way that I'm trying to figure shit out. Because like there comes a point where like when you're a parent and your kids get more cognitive and they're aware, they're like, oh, he has all the answers. He should be X, Y, and Z. But then there was a point where he was just like me, a fucking 24-year-old degen, you know? So that's where it gave me learned to give him grace.
Yeah.
In a sense. So yeah, and then the same thing with my friends. Like everyone has their own like social walls that they worry about, and we're all just trying to figure our own shit out. So I think it did. I think I did have a spiritual awakening.
That's interesting. Yeah, because I mean, personally, I'm a remain in bliss, in ignorant bliss, you know? Because, I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of things. Like, I mean, technically speaking, you could give me a placebo without me knowing, and I'll have some sort of spiritual awakening, because there has been proof surrounding the placebo effect.
Right.
Like, and that's why I highly believe in mind over matter. Because let's say you have a deadly disease, or you got diagnosed with something, in your brain, in your mind, you could be like, oh, I'm gonna be fine. You know, I'm gonna go past this. This is all gonna be fine and dandy. And more than likely, sometimes it does happen, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's like a flip of a coin. But I truly believe in that mind over matter thing, because you could technically tell your body how to function in a sense.
And that's real. I agree.
And have you noticed that anytime somebody gets a bad disease of some sort and they just kind of give up, they end up going like passing away more sooner than somebody who's a fighter?
True. I agree. I think I read something the other day, and this correlates to my point that I used to have this lady that I would work for. Her name was Miss Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've told you this before, where she would say, like, what we fear is what we become.
Yeah.
Right? So there was a study that was done about, like, quantum physics, and it was looking at, like, on a molecular level, things that were observed acted different as to things that weren't observed.
So, like Schrodinger's cat. I don't know if you know that thing. Schrodinger's cat. It's this theory that, let's say you put a cat in a box filled with like radiation, like a radioactive material.
Right.
Depending on whether or not you open the box, the cat is either dead or alive. Yeah, that's the whole theory of Schrodinger's cat. So depending on if you choose to open the box, the cat is either dead or alive until you open the box.
Well, wouldn't it be dead anyways because of the radioactivity?
That's the thing. You don't know if it is or not. That's the whole theory about it. The whole like.
So kind of, it's kind of like that. And what they observed is when they spoke positively to it acted one way and it acted different another way. And they did that with snowflakes.
Really?
So
their patterns.
Yeah, the patterns where they were like, oh, like I love you or you're amazing. It froze into beautiful snowflakes, and then I was like, I hate you, this and that, all these hateful things, and it froze into like discombobulated forms. So it's like it's kind of like words of affirmation, like positivity type of things. If you speak positivity, it will be so.
Like vibrations and frequencies, you know?
Kind of, basically like that.
Like, I'm not spiritual in that aspect, but I do believe in that. Like, vibrations and, you know, different kind of hertz act a certain way to somebody.
I wonder because, like, now that I'm trying to get more in touch with my faith, now I start to wonder and like, I'm curious, are all of those other things bad because they're not talked about in the Bible? To my knowledge, I don't think they are.
What are?
Like practicing like frequencies and like manifestation or stuff like that. Like astrology. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they talk about astrology in the Bible.
Well, this is like a loophole of some sort, but it's not. It's a weird kind of way to understand it. You technically speaking, you only are doing bad if you think it's bad. So if you go into astrology thinking, oh, this is so anti-God, but I'm still going to look at it anyway, you're going against your faith. But if you just take a look at it from a scientific standpoint, like, oh, this is interesting, or, oh, that makes sense, you're not doing anything bad towards your faith. You get what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Like, see no evil, do no evil kind of thing.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
That's what it is.
So
Nick Fuentes.
What
about the guy?
Nick fucking Fuentes, man. He's a national treasure. He's a fucking idiot. He's a national treasure. Like, people worried about Kirk.
Oh yeah,
bro.
We should be more worried. Worried's a strong word.
I don't know. I mean, here's my thing. I think one, because Kirk didn't want to. He hopped off of the Israel train. That was one reason that they took him out. Also, I will say, because Nick Fuentes is younger and he started with like a degen based thing. Where he's like, can I live? You know, like all that. So it's like people don't take him seriously.
Yeah.
So they just think he's like a joke. So I think, even though he does speak some truth to what he says sometimes, people don't really listen to him because they're like, it's full. So that's why I don't think he got taken out. I think Candace Owens is kind of fucked.
Oh yeah, that's why she's
been quiet. I think
the last few posts that I've seen, she's like, oh, like, I'm in a secure location or something. I forgot what she said. She said something along those lines where, like, oh, she's not afraid, but she's worried that her speaking out about the truth about Charlie Kirk is gonna get like flags raised on her, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, because they were smoking that Kirk pack, bro. Like,
Oh God.
I was sad. I was sad that he got shot, bro.
Oh my God. And there's debates on what caliber bullet hit him, and a lot of politicians are saying, a 30-06.
Yeah, but a 30-06
would just,
bro, it would go straight through, and yeah, no. Honestly, I'll really lose friends for this one, and that's really fine with me. But I think I was looking at it from like a moral standard, right? Like what we were saying and what a lot of people were saying about him having kids, and what about his kids? And then they're like, what about the stuff he was speaking about? Do people forget he wasn't a politician?
Yeah, and emphasis on speaking. He was speaking about things.
And it's crazy that it's like everything's really one-sided nowadays. It's if you aren't for like a lot of left-leaning things, you're fucked. You're a bigot, you're racist,
a fascist,
all these things, right? But like a lot of like left-leaning ideology, like talking about like transgenderism for kids and like pushing all that agenda and all these different things. It's like, but that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm getting sidetracked. But ultimately, where I was looking at it from, because I will say this. I was saying a lot. I was like, dude, I didn't really believe in some of the things he was saying, this and that. But if someone were to ask me, what is it that you did not agree with him on?
Yeah.
I could not tell you. Maybe I'm just like trying to be like devil's advocate, like guy in the middle or something. But I honestly, I'm not read enough into his stuff where I'm like,
you can have an opinion.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of stuff that he was said was taken out of context. Like you'll get like a small, like a 30-second thing, and then, oh, he says X, Y, and Z, like really he hates X, Y, and Z. But then I noticed a lot of times that he was addressing people that he disagreed with, he like welcomed them with grace.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like, do you remember that video that he had of that transgender chick where she was asking him like, "What do you think about this?" And he's like, she's like, "I'm just curious because I've been transitioning. I've known since I was 13." He's like, "I think you should like get help."
Yeah.
But like,
I think I remember that.
yeah. But he wasn't like, "Oh, you're suck. You this that." But yeah, I think he was more That was a cool. I think it was a cool dude.
He had a moral compass too.
Yeah, I think it
like
was a cool dude.
somewhat, like right in there. Like yeah, some of the stuff I didn't agree with, and then some stuff I was like, okay, yeah.
Can you reference what you don't agree with?
The stuff that I don't agree with was the whole him denying certain individuals being a part of certain situations that happened in our country. Stuff like that.
Air it out. I need to hear it.
Oh my God, the whole like 9/11 thing, and like why we're like, there was that one veteran that was like, oh, do you know why we were in Afghanistan or Iraq? Yeah. And then he was saying like, no, you should be more educated on the fact. And I'm like, no, bro, like,
Right.
think about it, really, like, think about it.
I think I'm thinking again. I think since he got took out so quick, right? I think he was starting to go more neutral.
Yeah.
Because remember, he was like smoking that Israel pack. Like he was like, "Oh my God, Daddy Israel, like Daddy Warbucks Trump, like all this shit." Right? But then the moment he stopped drinking the juice, that's when it was like, wait a minute. Because remember, he got all these young right-leaning and older right-leaning people together all behind Trump, right? But then the moment he's like, actually like, wait, no, hold on. What are we really talking about here? This is this and that. Now he's starting to, all the people that are following him are like, wait a minute. So they're like.
And then the irony or the funny part is that right after he died, guess who took over America? I forgot the name.
Turning Point, USA.
Ben Shapiro.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
look
there's
that
like,
up.
there's
no, because this is we're walking on fine lines.
They're in talks of him taking over Turning Point,
but we can't.
Yeah, there's no.
Because I don't want no one blowing that. That's not true.
It's not conclusive yet, but I remember there was something like, oh yeah, Ben Shapiro's looking at Turning Point to take over.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Piro taking over. What was it? Turning Point.
Yeah. TPUSA. while you look that up, I want to finish my point of, I think the 9/11 stuff and him denying that, I think is because he genuinely wanted to believe in the judicial system and the government. I think he really wanted to be like, well, hey, man, they said it's not true, so it's not true type of thing. You know what I mean? And I think that's a really naive way to think. But yeah, I think if they didn't smoke him, then he probably would have started being more neutral as opposed to so far right.
Yeah.
Or not even far right, because he'd even call himself far right. But
yeah, like I consider myself more at the bottom right, libertarian. And it's completely different from liberal.
fucking
Mind you.
socialist.
No. It's like a whole other construct. It's like less government, more people control.
Right,
right. Not control of the people, but more people taking control in the...
You're not like a full-fledged like anarchist.
Oh, yeah, no. So Erica Kirk is elected to take over Turning Point. But there is Ben Shapiro involved in this too, in some aspect.
How so?
Just the discussion of like him taking over and criticized for vowing to pick up Bloodstained Mike after Kirk's shooting. We'd have to look into it.
We'd have to look into it.
But yeah, there was
there's talks.
Yeah, there was talks about it, but it's not conclusive.
Nothing conclusive. Because this is touching. We might get burned at the stake, but we're just talking. We're just talking. And this is another thing that I'm kind of subscribing to now. Like, again, trying to get more in touch with my faith. Right? So with that being said, I think I'm coming to the point in my 24 years of age, I don't think I mind as much scrutiny as I would before in the social space. Meaning, I'm like, okay, especially because I'm not looking at this as a living anymore. Like, now it's just for fun. Whenever I do it, you know?
Yeah.
But with that being said, I was so worried about like being like this polished podcaster thing, but it's like I feel like that's also a little bit disingenuous.
Yeah,
I'd rather just be honest. You know what I mean? And but with that being said, with the whole religion thing, it was where I'm like, no one on this earth, to me anyways, is valid enough for me to be like, besides like my close like social circle, which is like my family and stuff like that, and like friends, but I don't really care what you gotta say anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I fear God, bro. Like, you are nobody in the grand scheme of things for me to be like, they're mad I said this, they're mad I said that, and it's like and then if you get canceled from what?
Exactly. Like, you're still gonna be able to go on social media and like post.
Yeah, because it's like the opposite side of that is protesting, right? It's like people are protesting. I love like people advocate for their right to free speech and like this and that, but it's like, what's happening? Everyone does everything about ICE, protesting about ICE. Nothing changes. People are still getting deported. People are still getting the No Kings riot. And the No Kings riot is actually like, there's some crazy shit, rabbit holes we can go down the road. Well, we'll do that on another episode of Conspiracies. Drop a comment if you guys want a conspiracy pod. But yeah, anyways, point being, nothing changes.
Yeah.
So you guys protest, you guys are advocating for yourselves, making a big old humbug. No one cares. You're just like preaching to the choir at that point. Same thing on canceling. You're canceling me, but from what? What am I really losing?
They're like, it's always they're always canceling people, but they never call them liars. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Never a liar. Always something else.
So it's like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm not even advocating for any like hateful agendas or nothing. I'm just speaking like the thoughts that I feel. I'm not saying like women's rights or like abortion or anything. I'm not even saying anything. I'm just saying like I want to speak my mind.
Yeah.
And if you cancel me, you can't cancel someone that isn't afraid to be canceled. I forgot how the quote goes.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying.
And speaking about that too, it's, man, I don't know if I should bring it up, but the whole like the abortion thing.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
So I actually went through that. So I feel like I can voice somewhat of an opinion right?
Yeah.
So there's this whole debate, like whether it's right or wrong.
Right.
I see it as it's kind of like a hit or miss, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
like if you yourself,
Right.
you and your partner, did your thing, and then you have a baby, that's your consequence. Like you gotta
Right.
own up to it. But if a woman, a little girl even, like gets taken advantage of, yes, go ahead, like
Yeah.
remove the child, because that's a whole lot of trauma that the
Right.
little girl's gonna go through.
I did have a conversation with a close friend of mine about this,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to take every statistic with a grain of salt. I will say that first, because every stat is biased. It has some underlining agenda, right? But from looking at like Google and like ChatGPT and like asking for them to pull up sources from different spots, and mind you, ChatGPT is a hard left leaning
That is true.
spot. So that argument, right, of rape, incest, and danger to the mother, right? Those all make up less than 2% of the majority of abortions,
Yeah.
which were majority were like financials or wrong partner, DV maybe, And then again, the argument to that was that my friend told me was like, well, I never really know what they say. Like, you never know the reason that they put down on paper is accurate.
Yeah.
So it's with a grain of salt.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you know this off the top of your head, but I saw something that said 28% of Gen Z has been aborted.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, something along those lines.
We got to really look at those things, because these are the.
We're just like,
That's why we need the Jamie here, but that's why I needed my laptop.
oh shit, yeah.
You could grab it. Grab it, and then I could try to like log into my Apple ID and see if that.
Or why don't we just use my phone? I got my phone right here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that whole like I believe, right? This is what I believe in.
Okay.
I believe that those people, the Freemasons, Talmud believers, are pushing abortion so that in the case of a rebellion, or in the case of us, having an uprising, there's not that much of us.
I think I could kind of subscribe to that. I don't know about the Freemason part.
No, Freemasonry is part of Judaism to an extent. It's not directly correlated, but it is part.
This is a hell of a first episode back, bro. Fucking A, bro. This is like the first and the last, bro.
I know we're gonna get canceled. No, we don't believe in cancel culture. Anyways,
We get shot, bro.
we get shot by what? Voicing our opinions.
Well, no, not by any like hard left leaning, then, because they don't really believe in guns, right?
That is true, but have you seen the recent shootings?
The Kirk Pack was inside job, bro. It was like,
No, the church.
what church?
The church. The church massacre. I think it was a Catholic school.
No.
It was like a
Your ChatGPT doesn't let me type.
what? Why not? Oh, you gotta make a new chat.
Oh.
There we go.
Espiritu Santo.
But yeah, the last school shooter was not school shooter, but the last shooting was a transgender individual that shot up that church.
Oh.
Catechism, whatever it is.
Yeah. So on that point of what you were originally saying about aborting the kids and stuff, I also have heard a conspiracy as well that's why they push the whole like transgenderism and like flamboyant stuff. So if there's not enough men to revolt
I heard that one
as
too.
well, like, hey, maybe you're gay, or hey, maybe you're transgender, like no shade at all. Let me start there before anyone tried nitpicking it. No shade at all. Like, go crazy, But no, that's just what the overarching theme of it was, like, oh, we should push this,
Yeah.
like the fucking Rothschilds, like how they were like hundreds, like was like in like 17 or something like that, or 18 something. They were trying to buy all the shit in Palestine and do all these things.
The 1900s, early
Was it
1900s.
was it early 19? Okay.
Early 1900s.
When they wanted to make, and then they finally made Israel
a state. Yeah.
a state.
It's crazy, bro. It's man, like everything that's going on in the world, like that. I thank the Lord that our generation is like waking up and they're like, wait a minute, this isn't cool, because they brainwashed the boomers. Like they're gone, they're long gone. Yeah. But us, we're like, no. Actually,
ask too many questions.
Yeah, we're asking the right questions and questioning the wrong things that are happening.
And I hope someone stays to this part of the videos before they try to nitpick it, because I was talking to my grandma the other day, and we were talking about like some type of politics shit, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm independent because one side wants their own agenda, the other side wants their agenda. And I'm like, fuck that. Like, you can't subscribe to either, because then you're fucked if you do, and you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't on either side.
That's the whole point, is they're trying to divide us.
Yes.
It's two wings of the same bird. I heard that somewhere. Oh. Yeah. I heard that somewhere. Don't quote me on it, but I heard that somewhere.
That wasn't a Kratum quote?
No, that wasn't a Kratum quote, no. Sadly. I wish I came up with that.
Kratumlations.
Yeah, Kratumlations.
The Book of Kratum. Ooh, the Book of Kratum. The Book of Kratum.
Oh, all the dumb shit I say. That'd be funny. That'd be hella funny.
That would be mad funny.
But yeah, like, it's the same right wing, left wing. That's the same bird. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, they're trying to divide us. Because this whole thing with, like, the Epstein files, right? Both sides were like, oh, release them. Right. Release them. But then they brought up some new stuff. I forgot what it was. But then they're like, oh, the ICE thing.
Why does ICE never try to take down Israel or what?
No. So, like, there was a whole talk about the Epstein files. Like, both sides were like, oh, yeah, release them. But then this whole thing with ICE, like, oh, they're deporting illegal immigrants. The left side's like, no, let them stay. And the right side is like, well, that's what I voted for. Deport them. So it kept us divided. Right. So it's like they're always trying to make something happen so that we're divided. We're constantly divided, so that in the case that we don't get divided and we all group up and we're like, hey, you know what? It's actually your guys' fault. We're going to take over the government. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, so that there's no wrongdoings.
I hope we never... Because you just see what they've been doing in the UK with the digital ID.
Yeah, bro. That's
dude,
crazy.
The moment we do that, dude, we're so cooked. Like how in China, how they have the social score.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Dude, our social score would be so cooked.
Shit, I think I'm blacklisted or something, honestly.
I think
you'd
be blacklisted for sure.
Yeah,
I think I would be I'd be teetering on the cusp of blacklisting.
Yeah, man. I mean, they can't blacklist all of us.
If you were to go to any country... Which country would you move to?
I'd say Greece. I don't know. They're pretty lenient on some certain things, and it's a beautiful country. And I know a little bit of Greek.
What's the most peaceful country as of right now?
Iceland.
Say Norway. Iceland, Sweden. One of those.
Come on, bro.
Did you hear me?
She's going.
Well, doesn't she usually respond?
Yeah, but like the little tap means that she's
thinking.
Yeah,
it shouldn't take that long. Let me see.
I'm telling you, it's Iceland.
Most peaceful.
And Japan's like number 6, I think, on the index.
Country. I wouldn't mind going to there, but I'd have to get with a Japanese shoddy to get like my citizenship or something like that, because I heard they don't hand it out to anybody unless you're like married. What's the most peaceful country as of 2025? I'm gonna say top 3 would probably be Sweden, Norway, or Switzerland.
Iceland is number 1 for sure,
because there's no one fucking there.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's peaceful. They leave their babies out.
Yeah, the most beautiful countries. Yep.
Iceland,
yep. TLDR is Iceland. Why Iceland's number 1? It's held that top spot since 2008.
Damn. Yeah, because I seen like posts where they leave their babies out
Yeah.
in carriages and nobody takes them.
What's the top 5?
And in Japan, this man left his laptop
Top 10. Here we go.
and nobody took it.
I
until
heard
it
they're
came
in
back.
Dubai as well.
Dubai? Yeah, I think so. I think Dubai is like one of the most peaceful countries. What? Surprising?
Wow. We got Iceland at number 1, Ireland at number 2, New Zealand at number 3,
I believe New Zealand.
Austria at number 4, then Singapore, Switzerland at number 6, Portugal at 7, Denmark at 8, Czech Republic 9, and 10 Japan.
Japan. I can't
Wow.
believe Japan's at 10.
I can't believe Sweden's not even on this list.
I mean, Sweden has its things, its quirks, you know? See, out of those places, I'd pick Japan, Portugal, and Iceland.
I
or
would pick
Ireland.
Japan because I love ramen.
Oh my god, I love anything Japan. Fuck. I failed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was pretty. Man, that was a hectic, like 10 minutes, man. We were touching some touchy subjects.
forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruits. But yeah, I'm not saying that's what the whole context of this pod will be about moving forward. But I think I would just like to practice freedom of speech. I want to talk to people on all different sides. I want to talk about God, you know. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some like contrary beliefs on here, you know.
Satanists. I mean,
I don't really want to say
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I would get like someone that's like from Judaism before I would get a sadistic person.
Satanist.
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 Sadistic is a behavior.
Oh, okay. A Satanist.
It's like I'm gonna hit you just because I want to see you in pain.
Okay. Yeah, so I would probably just get like someone like of all different walks of life, you know, just want to learn, bro. I think I'm kind of over the whole. I like. Don't get me wrong. I still love seeing people grow. I still love all of these things, right? But I'm not worried about who has the most followers or who's going to be the most interesting. Like, if you find it interesting, you will watch it. If not, it's okay, you know. But yeah,
It was a good episode.
it was a good little hour episode. Almost. We're at
Little comeback.
24. And then we're gonna have Kratum behind the scenes as our Jamie.
Oh yeah, in the future.
If we can, today's Sunday. Since we're really not doing anything, we could try to mess with this after. And who knows? Maybe we could even drop it. We could drop a reel tomorrow.
Yeah, something light to, you know, be like, oh, we're back from the hiatus, you know.
We got Kirkpack. We got abortion. We got deportation.
Oh my god, dude! All the topics.
We got shrooms.
Kratom.
Satanists.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's what we should do. We should do like a compilation of like a 30-second long like you saying like your controversial thing. I was like, oh, that's that Kirkpack, you know, like, and then like 30 seconds is like, oh my god, what the fuck? George is back with this. This is what he came back with. Like,
oh my god.
I hope I don't sound ignorant or nothing, but like, I just want us to talk. Like, I want to get like an extreme left, extreme right. Like, I want everyone to just be like, let's get a common denominator here of peace. I know that sounds so stupid, but yeah.
You know, there's this whole thing. My friend asked me like, how do you think world peace can be achieved?
Through God.
That, and unfortunately, through violence. There's no other way now.
Okay, Crusader.
I'm not saying like I support or promote violence, but the way that things are now, it seems zealot shit. Haven't heard that word since The Chosen.
Great show.
Great show, yeah.
You guys should watch it. The Chosen. It's on Amazon Prime. What was I gonna say? No, yeah, I think it all could be fixed through God. I think because I think it's so hypocritical how we say like in our Pledge of Allegiance, like one nation under God, indivisible and justice for all, where it's like, but y'all cap so hard, like the people at the top cap so hard, like how are you gonna be God fearing and do all these things, but then like you're doing all these like unjust things to all these different people.
And then there's that stereotype where it's like the worst girl is the one that has a Bible verse in her bio.
Oh yeah, not even just a girl, but a guy, like everybody, bro, like.
The worst people I've ever met were churchgoers, and I myself am a Catholic. So
I don't know what I am yet. I know I'm.
Well, I
believe in
mean,
God. I think I'm like, is there like a hybrid Christian Catholic?
I guess non-denominational.
Yeah, that's
I
what
consider myself that too.
Yeah, me and my friend, we were talking about that, and she's like, "Oh, I go to a non-denominational church." I was like, "What is that?" And she told me. I was like, "All right, cool." So I think I'm non-denominational as of right now. I do want to, cause I'm still reading my Bible right now. I'm reading the ESV Bible, English Standard Version. I was trying to read that King James Version, bro.
Really?
It was rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
Blessed be thee.
He also changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, they did say the King James Version was the technically most accurate.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then like some of them changed the verbiage of like he wasn't or he was or something like that. It like instead of is, they'll just take out the is, but like some of those things, like those nuanced words mean a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm reading the ESV English Standard Version, and it's a study Bible. Shout out my grandma from the Bay. She got me a study journal Bible from Crossway, and it's like this thick, bro.
You know, the true way to read the Bible is through the Greek Bible.
Yeah. I heard the Greek Bible and the Ethiopian Bible.
Oh, yeah. Because Christianity was in Africa way before European settlers went. And that's a fact that not a lot of people know. Because they always call Christianity a white religion. It's not.
It's not, bro. It's not.
It's a Semitic religion. Christianity is Semitic.
What does that mean?
Middle Eastern.
Also, when people say you're anti-Semitic?
Yeah, like when they say you're anti-Semitic, you're anti Middle Eastern people.
Oh, shit.
Or like the religion.
Yeah, because they even say that, like some people say like Jesus was black.
Yeah,
because like
dark.
they said, like there was some things that said like he was he had like the hair of wool and stuff like that, and like
really
no white dude has wool hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like black people have like nappier hair. So yeah, who knows, man. But I think it doesn't even matter what fucking color he was. Like,
yeah.
he could have been green. Like, I don't think it matters, bro. Like,
it really doesn't. It's just the way that people interpret it. Like, oh, he looks like me, so I'm gonna put him to look like a white guy. Like, and even in Korea, they make Jesus look Korean. I'm not even kidding. They make him look Korean. It's just depending on where you're at. Like, they change his race. But we all know for a fact he is Middle Eastern, black, Egyptian, you know, North African of some sort.
Wherever Bethlehem is.
Yeah, Israel, Palestine.
Yeah, because Bethlehem was down, all the way down near like the Gaza Strip. Like Gaza Strip's over here. Bethlehem was like over here.
Bethleham's right here.
Nah, I think because he went up, and then he pulled up to
Jericho.
Nazareth.
And yeah, Nazareth is. Let me see. Hold on. Give me
Nazareth
1
is
second.
up. Nazareth is up. Hold on, wait. Actually, this is perfect.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Bethlehem's in the middle. The Gaza Strip's right here,
Right.
and
right.
Bethlehem's over here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hold on. This is perfect.
Nazareth's all the way up north.
Yeah.
Way up north.
So, I got this. My grandma. It got unplugged, you guys. But we only lost like 15 seconds. But yeah, so Bethlehem's in the middle.
Bethlehem's in the middle. Yes.
But what I was gonna say was, shout out my grandma. She got me this this book, right? And it's called Rose Book Bible Charts, Maps, and Timelines, right? So essentially what it does, it has like a whole biblical timeline. It's pretty cool, actually. and it like
All the way to Abraham and
I think
all that.
something. Yeah, King. It has King. Oh, because it goes Bible history and world history, and it breaks it down. So there's that, but I think we can. You have the maps anyway, so it's kind of fine. But oh, here we go. Then and now. Okay. 176.
Like Jesus walked a lot, man.
He was
Holy
mobbing.
hell. Wait, how big is? Let's see. Compared to like California, let's see.
Okay, so here we go. So yeah, Bethlehem. Nah, I mean it was kind of in the middle. It's kind of bottom left though.
Yeah.
Cause look, it's Jerusalem right here, and then Bethlehem's right here, and Gaza. Gaza's over here, and then Nazareth is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Nazarene.
Christos. Wait, how does it go?
Espíritu Santo.
Christos Nazarene something.
Yeah, this has some crazy stuff in here, man. And he was mobbing all the way to Gaza, to Egypt.
Yeah, bro, that's a long way.
And they didn't even have no whip.
Naniki Kazme Nazure. Some Greek word. Some Greek saying.
Yeah, but interesting stuff in here, man.
You know what Jesus' actual name is?
Yahweh.
Yeshua.
There you
Yahweh is God's
God.
name. Yeah.
go. Yeah. Yeshua, something like that.
Yeshua Mashiach. The Messiah, Christ. That's what Christ means, Messiah. Very
Sick
interesting.
book.
Yeah. This is interesting. It's crazy to think Jesus really is like one of the most well-documented people, and a
Yeah.
lot of people still deny it.
I know, and well, like he said, right? Like he said, "Oh, I will die, but my word will live on forever."
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
And then there was this thing too that he said, "Oh, they may find me in a tomb with bones and whatever, but that is not me." And recently they found somebody that they were like, "Yeah, that's Jesus." In
I don't know,
Egypt.
maybe
In Egypt. Or somewhere a little bit more south. Wow.
very interesting, but I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I think that we should save this for another episode.
Oh yeah.
Like stuff you should know on iHeartRadio. Have you ever heard of that one?
I don't think so.
That one's an interesting one that we could do as well, where it's kind of like we get topics and we do like a full deep dive into that one topic for that episode. So like people will do like where did the Ouija board originate from, and then they'll do like a whole 2-hour long just different information, and they read off what they learn. So yeah, I think that'd be.
I'm down for that.
So what you guys think about that one? We could drop some of that, some stuff that you guys want us to deep dive on.
Palestine and Transjordan. That whole thing. What? Israel wasn't a place, it was a person. Remember that. That. Israel was not a place, it was a person.
I think we'll dive on that one. I think that we'll end on a cliffhanger with that one. But yeah, this was a fun episode, Kratum.
Yes, sir.
Controversial, but hey,
we love all people.
We love all people. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy this. The return. It was a random one. This is not how I expected it to go, but hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, peace.